go next.
Monk on the beat.
Welcome to Biafra Television London. My name is Amadiba Siluba. We are reaching you from the platform of the truth of the matter. Some people are calling for Nnamdi Kanu arrest. Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, who was first arrested on 14th of October 2015. After so many court disobedience by the dictatorship government of Muhammadu Buhari, Nnamdi Kanu was released on 25th of April 2017 on stringent bail conditions. Right now, Nnamdi Kanu is calling for a referendum for the people of Biafra to decide their future in Nigeria. But some people are saying that Nnamdi Kanu must be rearrested and put in prison. So we are here to discuss on this issue, to put it succinctly to our audience, to understand that any rearrest of the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, will be at their own risk. Keep watching. So right now I am here with Mr. Obilochebozo Anthony. He is going to talk on this particular issue, to make our audience to understand that any arrest of the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, will be at their own risk. Mr. Obilo Anthony, I welcome you to this program.
Thank you very much.
Yes, you can see the leader of indigenous people of Biafra is calling for a referendum, and some people are calling for his re-arrest. What do you think? Do you think that arresting Nnamdi Kanu again will stop Biafra restoration?
There is a mistake Nigerians are doing. They have been doing that mistake and they're still doing it up till now. Nigeria are thinking that Biafra restoration is something you can quench like fire. It's impossible. Let them hear it and hear it again. You cannot stop Biafra restoration from coming. So thinking to rearrest our director, Nnamdi Kanu, will stop it. I just want to let them know that they are making a very big mistake. In fact, Director Nnamdi Kanu has said it several times in some interviews. I remember one of the interviews or in newspaper, authority newspaper in Omahia. He told them very clear there that arresting him will even foster the restoration of Biafra. He also told them that even if they refuse to release some of the boys that are in detention, that when he wait them from now to a certain time, that he himself will go back and stay with them in the prison. To tell them that arrest or putting somebody in detention or prison is not a threat to us or to our leader, or something, a hindrance, or to use it as a stunt for Biafra restoration. So we are putting it very clear to them to understand that it's not anything to us. Rather, it will foster the restoration of Biafra.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Of course, those of them calling on Nigerian government to rearrest the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, they do not understand that Nnamdi Kanu committed no crime against anybody. They do not understand that Nnamdi Kanu is following the democratic process to restore the sovereign state of Biafra. They do not understand that Nnamdi Kanu is a freedom fighter. He is fighting for his freedom. Freedom fighting is never a crime anywhere in the world. You are saying to rearrest Nnamdi Kanu. The first time you arrested Nnamdi Kanu, many of you were complaining, calling Muhammad Buhari that he doesn't understand anything. Why must he arrest Nnamdi Kanu? And right now, some of you have started calling to arrest Nnamdi Kanu again. We tell you that Nnamdi Kanu committed no crime. Our case is in ECOWAS. Our case is in Nigerian High Court. Any attempt to rearrest Nnamdi Kanu will bring more pressure to ECOWAS Community Court and Nigerian High Court to give Nnamdi Kanu justice. So calling on Nigerian government to rearrest Nnamdi Kanu cannot hinder Biafra restoration project. So thank you very much, Mr. Obido Anthony. Thank you very much for your contribution. Of course, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra is not afraid to go back to prison because of Biafra. So, as it is now, the issue of Biafra and Nnamdi Kanu is already in ECOWAS Community Court and also in Nigerian High Court. What do you think that will happen if Nnamdi Kanu is being rearrested?
Presently now we are still in court. We have not finished the court case. Both the Federal High Court of Nigeria and ECOWAS Court as well. We are still in court. So one thing they must know is that to rearrest him, number one is that it will draw sympathy all over the world. Number two is going to put more pressure to the federal government of Nigeria, because a lot of petitions, a lot of calls will be coming. Why are you? What has he done? What is his fault? What is his crime that will make you to rearrest him? Moreover, talking about court in Nigeria, Nigeria is a lawless country. They don't follow the court order. So I don't see the reason why Nigeria should be talking about court. So on this aspect now, I don't think Nigeria will be going to that extent, because it will even bring more, it will help the world to see how lawlessness Nigeria is. Nigeria is a country that don't follow its constitution. You enacted a constitution, but you don't follow it, you don't obey the court order. Our case in ECOWAS court as well, if they rearrest Director Nnamdi Kanu, I'm telling you, I'm promising you that that will make that case to be more strong, because this time ECOWAS have to come in full force. ECOWAS have to come in full force to look into the matter. In fact, that is the way that will make Biafra to come. You understand? Then to the Federal High Court, already the Federal High Court have been adjourning and to prove to you that they don't know what to say, they don't know what to do. You understand? To rearrest him is to pour fuel into fire. It will burn more. They won't be able to stand it. So it's not a good idea. It's not a good suggestion. But for us, it's a good idea, because we want Biafra. We want anything that will make Biafra to come today and tomorrow. And for our leader, we thank God for such a man. He's not afraid whether you arrest him or you didn't arrest him. So arrest, court case, and all these things is not a threat to us.
Thank you very much. Of course, it's not a threat to Biafra restoration project. All the people, the groups that are calling, and individuals that are calling for Nnamdi Kanu arrest, I think they don't think properly. Look at when Muhammadu Buhari arrested Nnamdi Kanu on 14th of October 2015. People were blaming Nigerian government, Muhammadu Buhari, the dictator himself. People were blaming him. Why must he arrest Nnamdi Kanu? And now Nnamdi Kanu is out on stringent bail conditions. People are saying that Nnamdi Kanu should be arrested again. That means they don't reason properly. And they must know that even in Biafra land, all over Biafra land, have been saturated with Biafra issue. The people of Biafra have not known the reason why we must restore Biafra. So rearresting Nnamdi Kanu will just bring shame to Nigeria. The little honor left for Nigeria, I am telling you, the little honor left for Nigeria will go away, because we, the indigenous people of Biafra all over the world, will pressure the Nigerian government, the Nigerian High Court, and the ECOWAS Community Court to give Nnamdi Kanu justice. And when they give Nnamdi Kanu justice, I am telling you that Nigeria is done. So to rearrest Nnamdi Kanu is not a threat to Biafra restoration project. In fact, it will make it to come faster, because the people of Biafra will never keep quiet. We will continue to fight and fight until we restore our sovereign state called Biafra. And Mr. Obido Anthony, do you still have any other thing to chip in?
I just want to remind Nigeria that they should remember on 14th of October 2015 when they arrested our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Since then, his arrest was what pushed or prompted Biafra restoration to the level we are presently now as a result of that arrest. And I'm assuring them based on what happened at the first time or in the beginning, is what is going to happen towards the end. To rearrest him, I'm telling you, coming out from prison is Biafra.
Thank you very much. If they arrested Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, again, we tell you that the Biafrans all over the world will make sure that ECOWAS Community Court and the Nigerian High Court will give our leader justice. And as soon as he's being released, he will come out with Biafra. Go on and arrest Nnamdi Kanu and see. You will regret it. This is Biafra. You cannot stop Biafra. Now is when we are going to restore Biafra as a nation. And no man can stop it. Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of indigenous people of Biafra all over the world. Go on and arrest him. Let us see what will happen. Right now, we have come to the end of this program. We would like to see your comment. We would like to see your contributions towards this particular program. Thank you.
Freedom is what we need now. Freedom is what we want now. Just for freedom is what we need now. Freedom is what we want now. Calling the United Nations to set my people free. Calling the League of the Nation to set Biafra free. Lord no. Calling the African Union, talk about my freedom. I calling the four corners of this world to set Biafra free. Lord.